Hello, my name is Seth Houston. I'm the founder and CEO here at UQ Solutions, and this is a 6-minute demo of UQ's Market Analyzer. Here at UQ, we help colleges and universities optimize their programs and their operations for a changing future, specifically for enrollment growth, financial sustainability, and workforce alignment. And we do this with market intelligence, performance analytics, and expert consulting. Now, the Market Analyzer, the tool we'll look at today, helps answer 3 essential questions. First of all, what are the best new programs to launch at your institution to drive enrollment and revenue growth? Second, how should you manage your current programs to align your expenditures with changes in market opportunities? And third, how should you respond to the changing job market and understand the impact that this has on demand for academic programs? Now, as you probably know, there's several companies out there that provide some kind of market data for academic programs, and ours stands out in several ways. One is the way we customize the data. We customize it both for the geographical region that you compete in, but also for your market segment or your peer institutions, schools like us that do what we do. This allows you to understand how our programs are performing both in your geographical market, but also for the kind of school that you are, to benchmark the performance at your institution against appropriate benchmarks. The tool is also focused on key decisions, such as where to invest, where to improve, where to downsize or divest. And the data is really easy to use and to share. It appears in attractive and compelling dashboards. There are tables you can export to Excel. And most of the data also comes out in printable, letter-sized PDF reports you can share with your chairs, your deans, your provosts, and other decision makers at your institution. So let's jump into it. Now, the Market Analyzer, as I mentioned, is focused on 3 primary questions or primary issues: new programs, current programs, and jobs. I'm going to start us off just for a minute with a market trends dashboard, which allows you to look at program trends in pretty much any market you want to and customize in all kinds of ways. We have a variety of pre-built markets built into the tool, including geographical markets from national down to county level. We have segment markets of various ways of looking at schools like yours. We can look at a market we call the automated peer group. These are schools within ranges you can choose of size, selectivity, and other factors as well. We also have markets built around your iPads, peers, athletic conferences, US news groups, all kinds of other ways as well. When we work with a school, we develop 6 custom markets for your institution. We analyze your cross admits. These are students who apply to your institution and they're accepted, but they matriculate elsewhere. We analyze that data and we recommend some markets to you. We iterate these on a call together, and then we build those markets into the tool. So the tool is very highly calibrated to your specific competitive environment. We can filter this data by geography, by school type, by program type, as well as by student demographics. So if you want to know, which schools are doing well for a certain program, if you want to know which programs are going to a certain market, if you want to understand which programs are being attractive to certain groups of students, if you want to understand which programs within a certain group of programs are doing well, like graduate programs in education or engineering, whatever it might be, we can look at all those things in this tool. This particular view is looking at program growth in this school's automated peer group, filtered for its neighboring states only, 29 schools that fit that description. And in that group of 29 schools, these are the programs that are going the most, and these are the ones that are declining. We can see the data in several forms of a chart up here. We can also see it as a table below here that we can export to Excel or export the whole thing here as a PDF that's easy to share with our colleagues as well. So lots of ways to filter the data, find out exactly what you want to find out, and then share it in an easy way with your colleagues at your institution. Shifting now to new programs, this is our top 10 new program growth opportunities dashboard. And our idea here is that the best programs for your institution are the ones that are growing in your geographical market where you compete and also working well for the kind of school that you are. And so here's how we map it. We map the growth in the geographical market on the y-axis. So these programs up here are growing well in this school's geographical market. We map growth for schools like yours, your peer group market, your segment market. Here on the x-axis, these programs are going well for schools like this sample university here. The ones that are going to be good ideas to look at further are growing in both of these markets, so they're here in this upper right-hand quadrant. We also show how big we expect this program to be with a number we call expected program size or expected completions per year. We can also see how many schools offer this program, how widely offered it is. Some of these are quite widely offered for our peers, like this one here that's offered by 34 of our peers, and some are much less commonly offered. This one is only offered by 3 of our peers. Now, all this data appears in the table below, as well as a few other data points like the percentage of schools that are growing, to what extent this program is offered online, and the first-year earnings for students who graduate from this program. So it's a really nice way to kind of get a short list of programs to look at further for high-potential, low-risk new program growth opportunities. Now, of course, we also look at a lot of jobs data, what jobs are growing, what programs lead to what jobs, and where there are areas of unmet workforce need. And we look at that also in this tool as well. Now, once we have a short list of programs to consider further, we want to know more about these programs. So we can look at our potential new program prospectus. And this is a great one-page letter-sized PDF report. Again, you can export it as a PDF, share it with your colleagues. And we try to make really clear to users so everyone knows exactly what it means without needing a lot of training on it. So we tell you how big we expect this program to be. This one we expect to have 12 completions per year. And then we ask and answer questions in plain English to make it easy for anyone to understand what is the growth outlook for this program. So we ask, is this program growing in our geographical market? Yeah, moderately. And here's a metric that supports that. They're going well for our peers. Yes, it is. Here's a metric behind that. Are schools like us exceeding? Somewhat. We've got a bunch that offer it, but only 57% are growing. That's pretty good, but it's not amazing. How predictable is the program size? How concentrated is this market? To what extent is it offered online? What are the earnings outcomes like? So a lot of wonderful data here on specific information for the specific program in your markets. I forgot to mention, actually, you can select the program up here, the zip code, the award level, and change the markets. Look at it online if you want to, so you can sculpt the data as you wish. We can see what job students go into with this major in your state. And my favorite part is here is market leaders. This tells us which schools are growing the most for this program in the 3 markets that you have selected. So we can see both how many students graduated from this program, what the growth is like. This is important in several ways. One is, if there are schools that are fundamentally different from us, they're either maybe more selective, or they're larger, or they're less expensive, whatever it might be. If there's schools that are really dominating this program and they're different from us, we need to know who those schools are so we can articulate a clear value proposition and figure out, well, what students want to go to our school when there's such a dominant market leader that's different from us offering this program. We also want to understand, how well are schools like us performing for this program? And here we can see lots of schools offer it. We can see what the numbers are, the most recent year completions, and their growth. We also want to use this to identify market leaders. These are people who we can study for best practices and inspiration if you want to think about offering this program. So if we're going to launch this program at our school, we might want to study how these schools here are structuring the curriculum, how they're marketing the program, any partnerships they have, what the pricing is like, all those kinds of things, which gives us some really wonderful examples to look at as we design this program at our institution. The bottom part here looks at some broad trends in terms of award level modality for this program, what kinds of schools dominate. This particular program is dominated by smaller private schools. Then the demographics of the students who are taking this program in our specific markets. We can see who's taking this program at our specific market, all down here. Again, the whole thing exports as a PDF you can share with your chairs, your deans, your provosts, and other decision makers at your school. All right, let's shift now to current programs. That's, again, our second of our 3 questions we're looking at here. I'm going to start us off with a program count report. This tells us, well, how many programs do we offer at our school, and is that the right number of programs to have? We've done some research here at UQ, and we found that schools that offer more than the median number of programs for this specific market are about 10% more likely to have declining enrollment. Let me mention that again. Schools with more programs than median are about 10% more likely to have declining enrollment. And here we can see the enrollment growth or decline in the color here, orange for decline and blue for growth. This school here has quite a lot more programs than the median, so they may want to consider thinning down their program portfolio a bit. We've got the numbers up here as well as a table below that gives us more details. The next dashboard here tells us about the specific programs we offer at our school. Every dot here is a program we offer at our institution, and we map it as follows. We put growth in the marketplace on the x-axis. So these programs here are growing in the school's geographical market. The ones over here are declining in the school's geographical market. On the y-axis, we put how well the school is doing in comparison with market trends. The ones up top here, the school is outperforming this market. They're doing better than the market is in terms of percentage growth. The ones down here, the school is underperforming. They're doing worse than the market in terms of percentage growth. And this allows us to put the programs, all the programs the school offers, or that your school offers for that matter, into 4 quadrants. One quadrant is the growth engines. These are these ones up here where the market's growing and the school is doing better than expected. These might be some areas to invest in for more growth. Have the turnarounds. These are ones where the market's doing great, the program's doing great in the market, but your school is losing market share. How can you make those programs more attractive to capture some of that growth in the marketplace at your school? And then here we've got the closer looks. These are ones where the program is neutral or declining and your school is losing market share. These might be something to look at more carefully to see if there's any inefficient programs, some programs that are overstaffed, some programs that maybe are too small to be viable at your school anymore. So these closer look programs down here will be some ones you may want to look at more closely for those reasons. Again, we can see this the same data in a table and tables below. And then we can look at specific reports for every program you offer at your school. When we work with the school, we actually produce these, a full set of these for all the programs you offer. And you can see all of those here. And again, like the new program perspectives, we ask and answer questions in plain English. And this one is a little bit more focused on how well we're doing in comparison with market trends in our markets. So some wonderful data here. This is honestly just a piece, just a portion of what we offer in the Market Analyzer. We also have some really amazing dashboards looking at competition, market share, enrollment, student demographics, and then a lot on earnings outcomes in the job market, how much students earn when they graduate, how much debt they accrue, what jobs they go into, what the job market is like in your market, as well as where there's unmet workforce demand and where which jobs may be a little oversaturated already. Of course, you've got a glossary of terms and definitions as well. So that is a short view of what's in the Market Analyzer. I would love to make an offer to you right now that if you'd like to see this tool for your school, with data for your school and your programs, just drop us an email here at info@UQ or click on the link below to schedule a call with us. We'd be happy to show you this data for your institution and see what it looks like for your school. I'd be happy to explore some jobs data in the tool as well with you if you'd like to do that. Feel free to reach out to me directly as well. You can see my emails down here, seth.houston@uq.solutions. Again, I'm Seth Houston, founder and CEO here at UQ. Thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it and have a wonderful rest of the day.